Good little morning, every puppy. How's it going? Let me move a little bit. Okay. Hi. Oh my god. Ow. My bones. I'm trying to get comfortable in my seat again. I had to get up and grab my water. But how's it going, guys? Austin and Mary, congratulations on first and second. Hi. Guys. Work was so crazy yesterday. It was ridiculous. Who wants to hear me talk about my book? Who wants to hear me yap about my book? guys, the way I genuinely crashed out. Because there's only so much you could say through, other chats and stuff. Because so much happens. Let me look on Audible and see how many chapters I'm in. Let me see. And get some water. So I am 11 chapters in. So the way the world in this series works. Actually, let me get this water in my system really quick, because my coffee has me ick. But so the way this world works is you have 4 Fey kingdoms, and then there are the human lands. I don't remember what the map looks like, but in my brain it's like the Fey lands are in the center of whatever body of land this is, and then the human kingdoms surround it, but I could be wrong, which is very possible. But anyway, so there's a border that keeps the Fey lands separate from the human lands, and it's a whole thing, but that's not the point. So the 4 Fey kingdoms each have a king or a queen, right? And whatever royal Fey, at the age of 13, they get this name told to them, and it's who they're basically destined to be with, to make the royal bloodline stronger. So here's the thing. This guy in book 3, he was mentioned in passing in book 1, and I'd kind of forgot about it until I reread book 1. So he found out the girl's name. Her name is Fawn. His name is Dean, which honestly kind of gives me the ick, but it's fine. So Dean thinks that his not betrothed, because she doesn't even know she's meant to be with him, but his fated mate is dead, because apparently because when they were 14, her parents died because of a rebel attack on the Mountain Kingdom royals, and her parents died, and she blames herself, so she shut off all of her emotions so they'd never get the best of her again, and that affected their little mate bond, because then he couldn't feel her emotions anymore. Meanwhile, this guy is being abused by his dad and his mom, who doesn't really do anything, because that's also abuse. But oh my god, guys, literally a fallen fate thing had to stop his dad from being a scumbag, or else Dean would have unalived himself. And I was like, oh my god. But so this one I'm talking about is called Tragically Yours. This is the series Fey Kings of Eden by Jamie Applegate Hunter. Highly recommend these books, especially if you like dark romance. Oh my god. What do you mean rebranding? Mary, you really should. And I'm pretty sure this is an indie author as well, so it's not gonna be readily available. I'm not gonna be a cat. How dare you say that? The only I do need to talk about the rebrand. So if you haven't heard, I will be rebranding a little bit. Nothing much is gonna be changing besides my name. And I'm like working out some lore stuff. Like I actually have some lore now. I'm almost settled on a name. I'm down between two options. And I'm like kind of saying them to myself, like pretending I'm recording videos and like being like, "Hi, my name is blah 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 blah," and seeing what feels right. I'm still gonna be an emotional support dog. I'm still gonna be myself. I'm not gonna be a... What does that say? Petrus? Like, no. Beatrice? I see Beatrice Pan. I see that. But I also have been trying to like go through all of my clips that I've had on Twitch since coming back to streaming and getting a bunch of stuff edited and worked out so I can have like a semi-consistent posting schedule, and then I can have like extra stuff to post while I'm on vacation. So there's that. I'm trying to do a lot of stuff behind the scenes and it's overwhelming. Hey, one more and you get the art stuff for free. But yeah, I'm really working hard on this rebrand stuff. It's overwhelming. And there's not a lot of advice on like what to do when it comes to rebranding. So I've been like looking through VGen to see if I can find resources and like Twitter. It's tough. Um it's tough. I don't really know what I'm gonna do when it comes to all of this. Also, guys, I have downloaded not one, but 3 dating sims. And they're all demos, but we're gonna play Love and Fool's Gold, which every time I say it, it makes me think of Love and Deep Space, because it just rolls off the tongue the same way. But yeah, we're gonna be playing that. Fun. Whoops, I forgot my sound was coming out of my speakers on my PC. Whoops. Yeah, we're gonna play Love and Fool's Gold, and it's just a demo as of now. But I'm excited. All I saw was a mysterious cowboy and a silver fox, and I was like, yes! Alright, let me see about... Okay. Okay, let me do some jumping. There's actually a redeem for that now. Get this. Alright. What game? Come on. We shouldn't have this issue every time. There it is. That's good enough. I want this one. Thank you for the pets! Thank you! Donkey. Yeah. A lifetime of irresponsible pursuit has at last left my body frail. Indeed, my time is near. I can feel it. And when it comes, ooh. I will embrace those cold hands. I will welcome their I will welcome their mercy as they absolve me of my terrible work. Man, this art is crazy. Comfort, mother, that I may escape this cruel reckoning. What magnificent injustice. Instead, my legacy will outlast my body and brain. And long after they grow cold, the eternal flame will ask the question, was it worth it? Oof. Oh! And silence will answer, buddy, are you okay? That is not what I expected.
Cortez Creek. A town looms before you in the distance, shimmering in the dry summer heat like a mirage.
Dude, this is gonna trigger my accent so hard.
You've ridden 5 days straight, chasing nothing but the promise of wealth. They said the bounty was big, bigger than anything you'd seen before.
Ooh.
Little Louis Shepherd, they call him. Not much of a name for someone worth that kind of gold. But then again, this is Cortez Creek, a place where they say gold flows from its mountains like water. The place where fortunes are made.
I don't believe that. Okay, bye-bye, cats.
And boy, do you need that fortune.
Love you. Man, I need a fortune in gorgeous men.
Your horse whinnies beneath you, his coat slick with sweat. You pat his neck apologetically.
That's a soapy horse.
Not long to go now, boy. You've done good.
I don't have to read a thing.
The poor thing deserves a break. You both do.
Look at town. Look at wanted poster. Look at your purse.
You squint into the distance, just able to make out the shape of Cortez Creek. The town has a rare reputation of experiencing not one, but 2 gold rushes. Its first is said to have taken place in the 1840s, where the gold was harvested right from the creek that gave the town its name. But now, you hear it's enjoying a second gold rush. Unprecedented levels of gold. Being...
Is there not like a... Okay. I was looking to see if there was like an auto thing.
That kind of wealth probably explains the size of the bounty on Little Louis.
Not Little Louis. Look at full wanted.
Little
Ew.
Louis Shepherd.
Gross.
One of her so many crimes, I couldn't even list them all on the poster.
How did one guy commit all those offenses?
With skill, obviously.
Must be some kind of mastermind.
No. This guy, no.
You never even heard of the guy.
So I must be like a bounty hunter or something.
You glance at your purse, pulling it open just enough to peer inside. Pathetically empty. Barely enough to last a week, at a stretch. It's been a rough few months, truth be told. Every bounty you've chased lately seems to get snatched up before you can even draw your gun.
So we're terrible at our job.
That's why you rode all the way out here, for the bounty on Little Louis Shepherd. And this time, you need to be the one who collects.
It'd be crazy if this wasn't a dating sim.
You decide to keep riding.
Oh, look how
You
cute.
dig your heels into your horse, urging him forward. It's the last stretch now. No more time to waste.
All right, Cortez Creek, let's see what you got for me.
Yay! Lemon fool's gold! Let me at him. Let me see the men. Oh. Guys, there's blood everywhere.
Your horse trots into town, his hooves kicking up little clouds of dust with each step.
So this is Cortez Creek, huh? For a so-called wealthy town, it's...
Garbage. Disappointing.
Well, it's clearly seen better days.
A pair of drunk men stagger out through the swinging doors of a saloon. Red graffiti is scrawled on the side of a house.
Okay, it's
half
not
scrubbed
blood.
away and splintered. Everything reeks of whiskey, dirt, and sweat.
I don't know how I feel about that.
You reach the stables by the side of the town and climb down from your horse.
I don't see anyone. Hello?
Hello?
There doesn't seem to be anyone here. You settle for tying him to a hitching post a little down the street.
This'll have to do for now.
Your horse whinnies, tossing his head impatiently and scuffing his hooves against the dusty ground. He's just as hungry as you are.
I know. Let's get you something to eat.
Food and water does sound good round about now, but you know you ought to swing by the sheriff's office to get the latest on the bounty.
I better start by checking in at the sheriff's office to get the latest on little Louie's whereabouts.
I have a
That's
goal.
the only reason I'm here, after all.
Dude, it'd be
Before
crazy
you
if my
reach the
horse
end of
just
the
dropped
street,
dead because
someone
of that
catches your eye,
decision.
pressing a paper against a building, struggle independent to the wood. You catch a glimpse of the words at the top of the poster, missing person. Sensing your presence, she turns abruptly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there.
Howdy, ma'am.
Her eyes are red and swollen.
Is everything all right?
She glances at the poster, then back to you, her lips trembling.
My husband, he went missing weeks ago. He was supposed to come back after a trip out to the mines, but, well, he never came home.
Hi, Gobs. Did he work
Did
at
he
the
work
mines?
at the mines?
Where'd I put my water? Oh, there it is.
Yes, he's not the strongest of men, but it was good pay. Very good pay. Better than he's ever been able to make before. He took the job for me and our daughter so he could provide a good life for us. But now he's gone.
Her face crumples. It looks like she's about to cry again.
Did you look? Of course you look for him.
Have you asked the sheriff?
Yes, Sheriff Hargreave was the first person I spoke to. He's a good man, the sheriff. Said he'd do his best to find out what happened to my husband and bring him back to me, but
The woman cast her gaze down as tears began to collect in her eyes.
they found nothing. They said it's likely he just ran away. But I know him. He'd never do that to me, to our little girl. All I can do is put up these posters and hope that someone might recognize him and have some answers.
Dude, that's so sad.
But someone keeps taking my posters down and...
She looks up at you, sheepishly.
Please, I don't like to ask, but I don't have much. And well, without my husband, I don't know how we're going to survive. Would you be able to spare any money?
Lady.
You instinctively feel for your purse. It's painfully light.
Oh. I want to, but I want to give her money, but I can barely afford to feed myself. But I still want to give it to her. I'm giving it to
You
her.
open your purse and pull out a couple of coins. It's more than you can really afford, but you hand them to her anyways.
Here.
Thank you so much. I'll never forget this. And if you hear anything about my husband, please let me know.
I will do. Take care.
Ooh, I don't like how that's like. I don't like that. I will do. No, it's will do. Take care.
You turn the corner and find yourself in the heart of Cortez Creek, the town square. The sheriff's office stands at the center, but your attention snaps to the noisy crowd gathered outside.
A crowd? This doesn't look promising.
All right, settle down now. Settle down.
You step closer, spotting a man on the porch addressing the crowd. He must be Sheriff Hargreave.
The sheriff star totally don't give that away.
I know y'all want answers, and you'll get them. Just hold your peace for a spell.
You push through the crowd, but it's packed tight. Over someone's shoulder, you catch a glimpse of a ranger pulling down a wanted poster. You strain for a better look, and to your dismay, it's a poster of little Louie.
I can confirm that as of noon today, the blight known
Dang
as
it!
Little Louie has been caught.
Well, shit.
This capture finally puts an end to the series of criminal activity that has been plaguing our good town of Cortez Creek for some time now. Little Louie has confessed to all of his crimes.
To all of his crimes.
And now, God will pass judgment on him for his sins. Judgment that will be carried out at dusk in this town square on this very day.
Crowd cheers once again. Dejection settles in the pit of your stomach.
Little Louie is caught. The bounty is gone. Now what?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm a busy man, and I have a hanging to prepare for.
The sheriff goes back inside, followed by his rangers and the stripped-off wanted posters. You stand rooted to the ground. You really needed that bounty.
Yeah, especially because I decided to be kind and help a lady.
The two men in front of you shrug as they turn to walk away.
I didn't hear the sheriff announce who called him.
He didn't say, but if I had to guess, I'd bet my boots it was that wildfire again.
Wildfire?
Who's that? Ask about wildfire.
Excuse me. What do you mean by wildfire?
You ain't heard of wildfire.
No.
What? You been living in a prairie dog hole for the past year?
The men shove past you, laughing.
Well then,
Jerks.
that was a warm welcome.
You stand still as the crowd thins, leaving you alone outside the sheriff's office.
What the hell am I supposed to do?
This town has been unwelcoming since the moment you set foot on its dirt. It's filthy, harsh, unpleasant in every sense of the word. Men full of people who seem either aggressive or weighted down by some personal tragedy.
That's life.
You tilt your hat lower over your face, scowling. If it were up to you, you'd head straight back on the road, far away from this rat-infested town, in search of you don't even know who or where that might be. For a crime-ridden town like Cortez Creek, surely there's a few crooked characters with bounties on their head, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your stomach grumbles, snapping you out of your thoughts.
That's right. All this bad news almost made me forget how hungry I am. I better get something to eat before I pass out.
You find your way to the general store and grab the first big loaf of bread you lay your eyes upon.
Could I interest you with some carrots? Dug up fresh this morning.
No need for carrots. Your horse will get plenty of hay at the stables.
I don't have any money.
Just the bread? That'll be 10 cents.
You pat your pockets, frowning. That loose change was there earlier, wasn't it?
No, someone
Did
stole
some
my
coins
money.
fall out when you dismounted, or did someone lift it off you?
Surely not.
You missing something? Yeah, I can tell by the look on your face. Bless your heart, you must be new here. Best be careful in Cortez Creek. There's a lot of crooks about, the thieving type.
Oh,
Thanks for the tip.
she's so unimpressed.
At least you still have your purse. You take out the money and pay the shopkeeper.
You take care of yourself now, and keep an eye on them thieves.
Thieves. Hell, I left my horse tied up this whole time. I better check on him. I hope I'm not too late.
Dude.
The streets grow quieter as you approach.
If
the
someone
hitching
stole my
post.
horse,
A
I'm gonna
sense
be
of unease
mad.
prickling at the base of your neck. Your horse comes into view, but he doesn't seem to be alone. A broad-shouldered man stands by the hitching post, his hands working the reins.
Get your hands off my horse!
You stop in your tracks. It's just what you feared. Someone is trying to steal your horse.
Hey, you! Back away from my horse.
The shouting startles your horse. He rears up with a whinny, bumping
Hi.
into the man and nearly knocking his hat off.
Serves you right for acting so darn suspicious.
My apologies, partner. You're right. I didn't mean to alarm you.
Hi. He's cute. I like him.
Care to tell me what you're doing with my horse?
You shift your glare to his hands and realize he's only feeding your horse some hay. You feel a mite bit sheepish.
I just noticed this remarkable fellow looked rather hungry. So,
My
I
God,
gave
he's
him
hot.
some to eat. I hope you don't mind. I take it he's yours. What's his name?
I like Zephyr.
Is that so? Well, it's a fine name for a fine horse. Pardon my forwardness, but if you're planning on staying the night, you might want to consider moving him to the livery stables. Cortez Creek, it's not the safest place after dark. We've had some trouble with horse thieves around here lately.
Oh my God, let me kiss him. Oh my God, there's something about him. I'm gonna move down just a little bit though. Something about him that, I like him.
And I'd hate to see your horse here fall into the wrong hands.
He pauses, glancing at your horse with a genuine look of concern.
Oh.
Delivery secure, and I'll make sure he's well looked after. You have my word.
Please do. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Oh, look at him smile. I'm too trusting. He could be trying to steal my horse.
You walk with the man as he leads your horse to the stables, a short distance away.
Here we are.
How much for one night's boarding?
It's a quarter.
You hand him the money.
Much obliged. Oh, and I'm Tom, by the way. Tom Porter.
Hi, my name's Saki, and I'm gonna be your future wife.
He smiles and gives your extended hand a shake, his grip firm and calloused.
It cannot be helped. Why am I like this? Ugh.
Nice to meet you. You're new to Cortez Creek, aren't you?
Yeah.
Let me guess.
What?
You're a bounty hunter You're on business.
Huh? How could you tell?
You just seem the type, that's all.
Whatever that means.
Oh my god.
I came here for the bounty on little Louis Shepherd, but looks like I'm a little late to the rodeo.
Oh,
She
how's
sounds
that?
so mean.
The sheriff just announced that he's already been caught.
Is that so?
He looks straight down at his hands as he adjusts your horse's reins. He doesn't look particularly moved by the news.
I heard some people talking about wildfire. I don't suppose you know what that is?
I'm sorry. I'm probably not the best person to ask about these sort of things. I try to keep to myself. Just me, the horses, and the cattle.
Oh. He's shy.
You could say I like to keep things in my life as stable as possible. Get it?
Oh my god, I love him!
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh Lord, have mercy on me!
That is one terrible pun.
It's so good. Quit being awful.
So, have you always lived in Cortez Creek?
Yep, Cortez, born and raised. It's a beautiful place. At least it was until things got a little, rough around the edges in recent years.
Oh my god! Yes, no, right, look at this gun! Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! God damn! Woo-hoo-hoo! Lord have mercy on me. Good God.
Rough around the edges? In what way?
God, he's beautiful.
Well, it's not too often a town gets a second gold rush. That amount of wealth attracts a great deal of prospectors, traders, general wealthy folk.
Oh God, what'd I do?
But unfortunately for Cortez Creek, these sort of people also draw a considerable number of undesirables, people looking for trouble.
He glances away,
God!
looking uneasy.
Well, I better find some place to stay for the night. Thanks for looking out for my horse.
It's my pleasure.
Are
And
you
looking
gonna
at
watch
you,
the
just
hanging
that
tonight?
was mine.
Oh no, I've seen enough hangings in my time. Don't have the stomach for it anymore.
Fair enough. See you around, Tom.
You take care.
You retrace your steps to the town square and find a hotel on one of the side streets.
All right, what I want to do. Oh, yeah. How's he doing? Is he still dizzy from last night? All right, but I'm gonna do some jumping really quick and switch games just because I don't like that I'm not talking a lot. So this I will probably come back to another day, but I do love this. Oh my God. So I think what I'm gonna do is what I always do when it comes to switching games for like series type stuff is hit my BRB, have you guys refresh stream, and then I'll be back. I think I am gonna play more A Date with Death just because I want to see him. I want to see I want to see him. I want to see him. But I'm gonna hit my BRB. You guys just watch and refresh stream. So I'll be back.